Good morning, everyone. It's Debbie from Consulting Crones, and I wanted to take you through the journey of the cards that I had the other day. So I sat down and I was doing like businessy stuff. As you can see, we've had some changes over at Kindra's Journey. We're now Debbie's Witchy Vlog, both based on some research that I did and some great suggestions that I got from all you girls. So thank you very much. So this kind of plopped out of me. I just kept pulling the cards. It was great, and I wanted to walk you through it. So I'm going to read it like a journal entry because that's what it was destined to be. I wish I had filmed it, but because it felt like it happened a lot quicker than this, even though it's all written. It was just a funny experience, and I'd love to share it. I speak about Consulting Crones and why we started the channel. I don't want to speak for her, but this is just my thoughts and what was talked about at the time, and just what I plopped on the paper and will live in my journal. So anyway, I wanted to do that caveat. I'm not talking for Jen. So let's get into the cards. The first question I asked was, how do I find direction? And I got the Ace of Wands. All right, so I wanted to ask for a clarifier because that's new beginnings. It's get busy, right? Get busy, do your homework, work, and then, you'll have some fruit after. And then the Knight of Wands, I wanted it as a clarifier. So that's where I got, be aware of the preparation needed before charging ahead. Keep learning to transform into the king. Be creative and learn more. So what is happening right now? What are the goals? What am I supposed to be doing? And I got the Ten of Swords. I have a mission that I know I'm supposed to do, but not sure how to go about it. But I'm really curious as to how. Last year I was home and started studying a bit more of the technical end of things, only to discover it would probably take months or more to launch a successful media anything. With all the schooling needed, I needed tech help. I was saying all week that I wanted to launch in January, like really, really concentrating on the channels, kind of really diving right in. And it would give me a project for winter, and then all the links will work and whatever before we get busy again in the spring. We launched a business as well, so I'll be busy with that too. That's active if you're interested. Go over to Debbie's Witchy Journey, Debbie's Witchy Vlog. Sorry, that's going to take a while. And it's like linked in my Ko-fi. Anyway, that's not what this is about. I need time to rest and recharge. Work on that inner wisdom, the lessons, even like practicing. I need to practice my charm casting and, of course, my tarot. I want to get faster so I don't have to contemplate so long. Like, I get the messages, I just like to think on it and how they interact. I feel like if I'm doing a professional reading on camera, I need to be a little faster and more articulated about how I do the cards. So that's where my anxiety comes in, not knowing what they are, but how they, like my speed in conveying that message. Rest. Inside work first, then dive back in. But of course, in true Gen X fashion, I didn't stop asking questions. Instead, of taking the message to rest and recharge, I kept going. I went back to my channel. Is Kindra worth doing? And it was no. Rest and recharge. Don't stay stagnant, but I'm in a holding pattern. A time to work on myself and what I really want. So what do I want again? And I got the Hanged Man, right? And this popped out at me first. And it says, wait and observe, but don't stay stagnant. I'm in a holding pattern. It's time to work on myself and follow my heart. This is like, right here tells me direction, right? And don't let cobwebs gather. The heart with the lock popped out again, and the key is to lead with our hearts, be ready for anything, learned by observing from others. The heart is the key to everything. How can I learn what I need to know was the next question. And I got the 10 of Cups. So learn by observing, celebrating others' accomplishments. I will learn how to share my message. Celebrate others' growth. Fill others' cups to feel fulfilled in a world that it's hard to feel that way anymore. Sorry, that was dark. So then I asked, how can I best share my ideas and journey to reach people meant for the message? And I got the 2 of Cups. So it threw me back to consulting Crones here. It's all about connections. Connections are happening underneath the surface, whether we are aware or not. Like Bev said, it's like a drop when you drop a petal in a pond and it goes out this way, right? It's as above, so below. It's that movement, that energy goes every which way. And depending on what energy you're rippling out is the energy that's going to come back in the reverse waves. I mean, that's science to me. Anyway, off on a tangent. I told you it was going to be a little long, didn't I? So have fun enjoying the conversation, right? The owl will catch the crown. But this is a follow your heart moment. And I keep getting the number 3 for some reason, even though this is the 2 of Cups. What else do I need to know? What does my calling align with my life's mission, my soul contract, my plan for what I'm supposed to be doing? And I got the Justice. So yes, after hard work, it's going to tip the scales. And someone will tip the scales. Forge it into a cohesive knowledge and direction before committing to a goal. Get decisive. Get a clear, concise picture. Because to me, the mouse was blurry. All right, so how do we deliver this message? And I got the 5 of Pens. And to help others out of the cold, right? Give them the tools. Remind them not to stay still. Don't be there. Because eventually you're just going to stay there, right? You'll be frozen solid. So guide others along the path to get up to that door where it's nice and warm. Empower and help others find the knowledge they need to go through their open doors. Get back up before they freeze there. Learn how to assert yourself and be able to help lead the way forward. Right? Everything else is going to be there. All the prosperity I need will be there along the way. Just like the rest of my entire life, I've always had what I've needed. And that's all I ever want. You know, multiple billions of homes, and that's too much for my brain. I need a simple life, and, you know, everything I need is going to be right there. So, that was that one. Is there anything else I need to know about the message? And I got the 4 of Swords. Isn't that fitting? Oh my gosh, I loved that. Follow your heart. Take a break and contemplate. Somebody's coming to help deliver the message. They need time to get ready to spread their wings as well. Up here. I love that card. So when? I wanted to know when, right? When the summer comes and we can celebrate our accomplishments and all the dragonflies are ancestors to me. They're one of my signs. And all the ancestors will be rejoicing because we're doing our life's mission. We found it. We found the second half, right? And I'm still getting 3, of course. So I asked, is there a third person? I got this, the 2 of Wands. So I get a yes from this. I'm not sure what you guys get, but I'm still seeing the 3. But I'm seeing structure, somebody more World Wide Web savvy, right? That knows marketing, knows, you know, how to deliver a message if you have one that you want heard. And I don't. But, you know, I'm working on it. It's structure. It's all about the structure part of it. I'm more of a creative mind and not a structure mind. I'm more of a writer, not a math person. So this is hard for me. This is very difficult. I'm an organized person, but the structure part of it, the techie bits, I gotta really work at that. I don't like doing it. So anyway, so that was interesting. So somebody who can provide direct energy to the actual nuts and bolts of the how to do it, right? The tangible, physical stuff. What is my takeaway from this whole message? And it's keep lighting the way. Keep lighting the way. The dawn is coming and your people are coming. You need to hold the flag for them so they can find themselves and step into their own power, right? I love that card. I love the dawn. I hope that's dawn and not sunset. But she looks like she's, to me, welcoming somebody in. So I hope that's I don't know the meaning of that in this deck. I don't know the imagery in this deck. But keep holding the torch. People in your alignment will find you. They will find you and be the beacon. So let me look up the Three of Wands real quick. Everything has been completed with intention. Nothing remains undone, save awaiting the ship as it journeys somewhere and back again, where their coffers be full. Has the mission been successful? Time will tell, or the surrounding cards will in the hands of a skilled reader. Fortune favors the bold. In a cycle about work and reward, it is interesting how this card skips the work, reminding us of the power of the will and usefulness of good fortune. The work has been done, but it is of no concern. All the Wands cards have their own magic, and an often unaccountable confidence belongs to the suit. The expectation is that the entire endeavor will be wildly successful. Remember, too, that in this suit, boldness is favored. Tapping into that bottomless source of confidence enhances boldness and thus attracts the luck of the wands. Okay. In this situation, there is nothing more to be done in practical terms. In impractical terms, continue stroking that audacious assurance and courting fiery luck with bold moves. I love that. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so that's great. I'm not sure whether it was like because I had practiced like the automatic writing or whatever, but sometimes you can like tap into that trance state and get downloads so much easier. It seems the deeper I go. So I wanted to pull a card for my week here on Consulting Crones. Hopefully Jen will have time to make a video. She was going to try. And you know how things go. You guys have lives too, I'm sure. It's funny. I had got sick and Bev messaged me the same day. Hey, I'm free today. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? I would love to have you on. I'm glad we don't have to hug virtually, you know. But yeah, that was fun. It all came together in one day. I'm like, oh my goodness, are you kidding? But that's always it, right? The wheel slows down. You feel like you're not getting anywhere, right? You feel like you're treading that water at the bottom, trying to get that wheel to spin. I'm thinking of like a water wheel. And you finally break the surface and you get that burst of like, it's almost like spring energy. Oh my gosh. I think that's where I'm at. Just kind of dunking, moving out, and fall coming. That's my favorite season, and it all kind of happened just at once. And Consulting Crones, and then the changes with the business starting up, and oh my gosh, I have so much spring energy. I'm kind of springy today too with my green goddess and god. Of course, Hecate's always with me, but I was hoping for a popper. Maybe I should probably ask the question, huh? Okay. What would be a good reminder for us this week on Consulting Crones as we enter the week trying to be the best version of ourselves that we want to be, right? Okay, so let's see. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. And these are the backs. They're beautiful. I love them. Let's see if we can get a popper. What do we need to remind ourselves of this week? What could we work on? or just think about, right? If you're journaling or something like that. This is something I want to start on our channel. Just kind of checking in with ourselves. A lot of us save this time for shadow work. And although it's a lot deeper than this, I think that it would be good to, at least I try to, check in with myself on different areas once in a while. Just if something comes up, oop, there's one. It reminds me to check on that. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's my treat too. Oh, but this isn't about me. This is about you guys. So, isn't that so funny? Oh, it's autumn, and oh, my red maple out front lost all her leaves. She's going to sleep. We put some food down already for her. So this is card 23, and I have no idea. To me, this is like the rock, right? This is the center of everything. She is so strong and bold, right? There's that bold. Be bold within your spirit and show your true colors. And the key word is generosity. I like that. 23. I got a ping the other day. I call them, when I get like intuitive hits or like a message, I call them a ping. I don't know why. I don't know what else to call them. An intuitive hit is too long, so they're pings to me. Hang on, let me grab a drink. Okay, so maple spirit, generosity. Beneath the large boughs of the maple tree, animals are invited to rest. At any time, you might see a doe and her fawn curled in the midday shade. Squirrels scamper up the trunk and dash from limb to limb. A rabbit stops to sniff the air. Creatures large and small are drawn to take refuge in the maple's shade. Okay, what you give out comes back to you tenfold. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about the ripple. There are times in life to receive, and there are times to provide love, services, and items to others. This card suggests that it's a time to give with your whole heart. Give without thinking of what you will gain in return. By doing this, you enter the flow of the universe, and blessings will shower upon you. Maples are thought to be very old species of trees. They are known to withstand environmental changes and can survive and thrive in various climates. Some traditions believe that the maple lends strength to those around it. If you tap into the maple, you will find a sweet sap, which symbolically brings sweetness into your life. The spirit of the maple says, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. So I love that message. Maples are one of my favorite trees. And, oh, these cards are beautiful. I love this. I have a light on my Amazon. You really need like a light so bright that it hurts your eyeballs. Because on the live, my daughter messaged me off of the live and said, Mom, your face is too dark. I'm like, I know, because I need a light. So, anyway, it was so funny. I'm like, I got it. It's coming. Anyway, we'll muddle through. We'll make it work. And I hope to take you ladies and you men. This is not exclusively a women channel, so we'll be covering some men stuff too, I'm sure. I have a man, so I want him to stay healthy too. I can't do this crap on myself. I hope that you take this message for the week, and that's a great message. Integrate it into your journaling, or just noticing, maybe even noticing. I know not everybody has money to be generous, like money-wise, but maybe generous with your, if you see something you like, just say it. Say it and, brighten somebody's day up. All right. I love you guys, and thanks for listening. Bye, friends.